Hey there, good afternoon. It's Brendan with Remax Kelowna here, and I want to talk to you today about foreclosures. Actually, I'm going to talk to you about it over the next few days. I'm going to break this up into three different segments just so it's not 15 minutes long. So today I'm going to talk to you about what is a foreclosure and just kind of explain what it means. Second, I'm going to talk to you about the process of buying a home that's in foreclosure because it is different. And third segment is going to be on the risks associated with buying a home that's in foreclosure, because there are risks as well. So anyways, we'll go through that. A lot of people naturally assume that when they hear the word foreclosure, it means there's going to be a smoking deal on a property, and that's definitely one of the myths that I want to dispel. That's not the case in Canada. In the States, the foreclosure process is different. It's not regulated the same way, so I think the prospect of buying a house at a crazy reduced price is a lot more realistic there. In Canada, it's not going to happen. The foreclosure process is regulated by the courts, and there is a legal obligation for the lender that is foreclosing on the property to sell that home for as close to market value as possible. And ultimately, the court decides if an offer is good enough on the property, and if they feel it's too low, they're not going to sign off on it. So anyways, in talking about what is a foreclosure, it's important to understand first what a mortgage is, and because there's kind of a misconception about that. Most people naturally assume that a mortgage is the loan. Here's the money, there's your mortgage. But actually, from a legal standpoint, what the mortgage is it's the contractual obligation between the lender and the borrower to repay that debt. That the borrower is going to repay that debt. So in the process of signing the documents, what happens is the lender gains an interest in the property. They have a right to that property should the buyer fail to fulfill his end of the bargain and make his payments on time. So in the event that payments are missed, letters are going to start coming out from the bank pretty quick. And what they are going to demand is that you bring your account up to date, or else, if you don't make your payments, then you have to just pay us the full amount of money owing, and most buyers don't have $300,000 or $400,000 kicking around to do that. So this will go on, and once the bank has enough, they're going to apply to the court to begin the foreclosure process. They're going to send a letter out and give you it's usually 6 months to bring your mortgage up to date. If they feel that there's no way you're going to be able to do that, then what's the point of waiting 6 months? They'll say you have a month, and if that's not the case, they'll go back to the court and gain the right to sell the property. So you'll see the foreclosures hit the system once the bank has the right to do that. They're going to be marketed the same way any other property is. They're all on the MLS. They're all listed with the realtor. So it's another myth to dispel here. There's no secret foreclosure list kicking around out there that you see people advertise. They're all on the MLS. I can pull them up, any realtor can pull them up, and we can show you what they are. So they're no secret, they're all listed. Anyways, so once this happens, they're going to market the property and sell it off just like any other home, but there are some different steps, which I'll talk to you about in a later video. But think of a foreclosure as a divorce. It's a divorce between the borrower and the lender. And the borrower quit making his payments. Now the lender's not happy. They're fighting. They're arguing, and then the lender is going to go to the court and apply for basically a separation. In the event that a few months down the road, that borrower is able to bring his mortgage up to speed, they can reconcile, and life goes on as normal, and everybody's happy. But most of the time, that's not the case, and this separation goes through. And that's what this is. It's legally separating the borrower from the property and from the lender, so the lender can sell this asset and recoup their money. So that's what a foreclosure is. Just wanted to let you know about that. Next, I'm going to talk to you about the process of buying it, and then also the risks that go along with buying a foreclosure. So check into those. If you have any questions about foreclosures, you can just shoot me an email at brendanstoneman@remax.net. Love to hear from you, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care.